Yo, what it do, everyone? Edgardo Cervantes here, live from the spot, you already know. First and foremost, this is the first review since Spider-Man Far From Home. Tom Holland, great, another great performance from him. He's funny, charismatic, nerdy.
And this generation's Peter Parker slash Spider-Man.
That's basically 2 years ago. I still apologize for lagging on the reviews, right? Wandavision. Wow. Breathtaking. Surprising to the fullest. You really get to understand the circumstances and the tensions between Wanda and Vision, and as well as other Marvel characters like Photon, Monica, aka Photon, right? I was just thinking all over on my head because I rewatched episodes 7 through 9. Yeah, 7 through 9. No matter how much you deal with such feelings, especially when it comes to depression or anxiety, right? No hero is perfect. And I also love that Scarlet Witch, she's not either a hero, but she's also not an antagonist either. In the X-Men comic books, true nerds don't forget this at all, but at least for the general audience, she and Quicksilver, her brother Pietro, they are kids of Magneto. At least I know this is a whole different take of Wanda, especially in the MCU, right? Because you do see the parents. The show really built up momentum, and you really do get to see their love story, their happiness. But you get a lot of Twilight Zones moments in episode 1 when they had dinner with Vision's boss and his wife, right? From that point on, I even would admit that actually caught me off guard. And that was actually pretty scary because it was like, his wife was telling her, stop it. Like she was just jokingly around, right? At the very first few seconds, and then she was like tearing up like that. That was actually pretty well directed, well crafted. And then it just builds up tension. And then as well as episode 2, right, when the guy with the beehive costume and whatnot, I think that was episode 2 or maybe 3, I'm not too sure. Yeah. I don't know, where she just says no. Like that's like just a simple no. But then you also get fun moments. You also see heartwarming moments, especially between Wanda and Vision. First and foremost, Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, they really greatly personified these two characters. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. I think they did such a great job on portraying these characters once again. Paul Bettany, I think to me, and I think I might be the minority here, but I know a lot of people are giving credit to Elizabeth Olsen, but I actually think Paul Bettany is such a great actor. Ever since from Trainspot, if I'm not mistaken, that movie with Ewan McGregor, right? When they were like drug addicts and whatnot. I think that was the one. But ever since then, from sitcoms, right, to like 70s shows, 80s, you buy into his character each and every decade, right? Until like the 2000s / especially 2010s. Perfectly personified, and Paul Bettany really gave one of the most chilling scenes with Wanda before, Quicksilver showed up, Pietro. That scene alone, when the credits were still going on and he was still talking to her, I thought that's actually one of my favorite moments too, is that you get to feel the emotion, the madness of Vision, and then as well as the confusion of Wanda and how sad she really is, and also get to feel for these two characters and why are they always happy all the time. Like there's no complex issues going on, or at least even Vision knows that something weird is happening from the moment they see things very unusual at times, right? The sword part sometimes kind of left me off on the show. Like, I think, and I know why. There's many purposes of why they were showing the sword stuff. I didn't mind it, but there were at times where they could have limited the scenes. Of course, this is like a build-up future to this phase, at least phase 4, and I greatly understand why. It's gonna play a huge part, especially in the Secret Invasion show coming up in Disney Plus with Nick Fury, if I'm not mistaken, or especially it's gonna play a huge part in Captain Marvel 2. They show the sword ship at the after credits from Far From Home, when you see Nick Fury there, just like chilling in the ship with the other Thrawns, if I'm not mistaken. Photon, the character of Photon, aka Monica, she was great. What she did at that gig in the 70s episode was really fun, pretty awesome, until she bought up Ultron, which was very, very unusual too, and that was actually tension building too. I'm telling you, this show does a great job of tension building. I didn't mind Agnes as the villain too. Obviously, that was not a surprise too. Very unusual. You know, she was literally the nosy neighbor, right? Definitely looking up or looking forward actually to Doctor Strange and the madness of the multiverse. I think I got the name right. If I didn't, I'll probably put it the subtitles there, because I really want to see what Scarlet Witch, now that we have Scarlet Witch, what kind of purpose does she have in phase 4. And I think that's slowly gonna build up crazy dimensions, or just, I mean, I just like the fact that the MCU introduced legit magic in a very weird scenario of where you have a talking raccoon, a talking branch, Wakanda, you fucking name it, man. MCU, man. Each phase, it just, oh my god, they really do build up so fucking good. By the way, I'm gonna change my rating system, so I'll probably give this a B+. I think this is a great show to watch with the family, watch with your friends, and especially if you're not a MCU fan, you probably will still get into it. It really does give you nostalgic feelings when you revisit back from the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, especially the 90s, until Malcolm in the Middle. It's recognized, right? That's crazy. And especially shout out that reference The Office too, and Parks and Recreation. That format alone, that really worked a lot, and I thought that was really enjoyable too. And I think that was actually in episode 8. Yeah, 8 and 9. Or actually 7 as well. My favorite episode of the whole season is actually episode 8, where you get to see Wanda in its true form, at least how she gained her powers, actually always had her powers before the Mind Stone clearly had a contact with her mutants. I'm telling you, y'all, it's coming. It's coming for damn sure. And I know all nerds are being crazy about it. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, B+, WandaVision, such a watchable show. This video is probably uploaded by the day before Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so I hope you guys enjoy that show as much as I do as well. I'm also looking forward to it, and I cannot wait till I talk about that show. That show looks amazing. It looks action-packed. It looks like the political thriller that we all truly do need as well. Like, comment, share to the next phase of reviews and content. Y'all already know. Eddy out. Yeah.